How much would you spend on Xenoblade Chronicles 3 amiibos? We've already seen the news. Or this is your first time discovering the news? Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, but we're getting more amiibos. This time in Noah and Mio, which I did not, I mean, I'll take them, but I just wasn't expecting that. That being said, amiibos have gone up in price. The average is about like $15.99 with some exceptions. If there's like a dual one, then it's like 20, like the Metroid one was like 30 bucks. I got it for $5 thanks to like GameStop deals. So I mean, there's sales everywhere, but chances are we're gonna buy it at the MSRP price of $15.99. I thought they were $12.99, but I guess they're generally now $15.99. So MSRP $15.99. How much would you spend on Xenoblade Chronicles amiibos? Like, let's just come up with numbers. These numbers, they're all just made up, and I like spending made up money. Made up money is the best money to spend. So I'm not gonna include Noah and Mio as like for sure, because they haven't been made yet, so it's still part speculation of, well, I mean, what's it gonna look like? We kind of have an idea, but there's no solid answer yet. There's not a physical sample either, so let's just pretend they're not even like announced. Just block that. What I just said, block it, delete it, put Control Alt Escape, because that's not part of the conversation anymore. We are now in speculation, fantasy, made up money mode. So the main cast of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 consists of 6 characters. That is Noah, Mio, Uni, Tyon, Lance, and Senna. 6 of the main cast. Let's just say we got 6 characters to make amiibos out of. Each individual, $15.99. Now, 6 times $15.99, no tax. This is USD money, American green. No yen, no pounds, no pesos, no quetzales. This is USD, US currency, $15.99. You're looking at $95.94. Ooh, money magic. So if you were to just spend money on the main cast themselves, you're looking at least $100 something with tax included, whatever your tax may be. But looking at over $100 just for the main cast. That's a lot of money for just amiibos, plastic amiibos. They wouldn't do much. You know what? Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna just go over like what the function is for the game. Again, like the use of amiibos really means less each and every time they release them. It's more about the collectors at this point. But let's just say if you did need to use them, right? I would say like in-game use, it could be a variety of things, but I believe like for Noah's case, you scan the amiibo. It's just like Shulk, you get the Monado sword as the accessory for the weapon, sword weapon in particular. You'll just get Lucky 7, like just the shiny little sword. So you'll just get Lucky 7 as Noah. For Mio, I think you just get like a skin of hers to be the M console outfit, because you don't get it. I don't think you get it in the game. You get the short hair Mio and the long hair Mio, but I don't think you get the console Mio, console M, which I just thought you'd be able to unlock it unless I missed it or I haven't checked, but I don't think it's available. But that's what I would think if you'd get it in the main game. You just scan it, you get console M's uniform. Uni will be an interesting one because I legit love all her remarks. So you scan it and it would just constantly like berate you / insult you. So you'll scan it, it'll be like, you muppet, or you know, feathers are bitch to get dry. Like literally all her snippets, just like you just scan it and you get every snippet of hers anytime you scan it. Like that'd be Uni's thing. That would probably be the best amiibo function ever. Like by far the best one. If you could do it for multiple games, that'd be fantastic. But I mean, I'm just assuming it's gonna work for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 only. So that's what I would get from Uni, is what I would think she'd be able to offer. Tyon would be an interesting one. I couldn't think of too many like easy functions for Tyon that wouldn't necessarily break the game or like create some sort of system that it'd be too complicated. So for Tyon, I just think the Mondos would just be around, just a lot of it, kind of like in Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. You have all those Nopons that are following the Nopon Specters, something like that. Just copy and paste like all the Mondos. They're just everywhere. Why not? Lands this is where it gets a little bit more creative. Lands, because he works out, he'll just give you a workout, and you scan it, and they're like, you know, do 10 push-ups. Like, what? Just do 10 push-ups. That's my function. I'll give you a workout. I'm like, well, it's very in tune with your character. I thought you'd give me an in-game thing. Like, nope, just work out. There you go. That's Lands. And then Senna. One thing that I think I missed, or I'm just, you know, not paying attention, but I believe that you do not get the onigiri dish that she serves to Sagiri. So, like, in the game, you just unlock that, and it gives you, like, I don't know, EXP bonus, collector monster part bonus, and whatever the other bonuses are. Like, just gives you all the bonuses. Whatever. At this point, you've probably beaten the game. You've done enough. This is just like, here, just collect everything. Whatever. You to make it easier for you to collect the necessary parts to like complete everything. Just give you all the bonuses. Screw it. So it'd just be onigiri, Senna's onigiri dish, where it gives you all the bonuses. Screw it. Why not? Break the game. So that's the main cast. And I believe if they wanted to make me spend the most amount of money, which, you know, Monolith Soft, Moshi Moshi, Furio-san here, I will gladly spend more money if you give me an option to. I think this is where you'd probably spend the most amount of money if you're a Xenoblade fan like I am. This is what I would think I'd spend the most money on. So, for amiibos, $15.99 each, you give me all the heroes. All of them. Nia, Melia included. But like, let's just say you don't give me all of them. Whatever. Just like, we can only choose whatever the most popular ones are. Alright, just give me Melia and Nia. Those two alone. $31.98 for 2 amiibos. You can put in the bundle and it can be $30. Screw it. Just do it. Melia and Nia is all I want anyway. But if you gave me the option of all 19 heroes, Melia and Nia included, you're looking at making Monolith. Hey, you listening? You listening? Because my wallet is dreading this number right now. 19 of the heroes will be looking at $303 USD and 81 cents. 303.81. 19 heroes. That means from the very beginning, Ethel, to the very end of the hero class of Nia and Melia. So you offer me 19 heroes to purchase. Chances are I'll buy like 16 of them. Teach is probably the weakest one for me personally, but I still think I'd get that. I would love to, if you give me 2 options to Sagiri, I'd buy both of them too, in her, you know, scale, and then just herself. I love Sagiri. She's like one of my favorite hero classes. Just heroes, like her class I'm not a big fan of, but as a hero herself, like, love that story. Sagiri's name, love it. 19 heroes. But wait, I do declare that I'm not broke enough yet. I do declare I'm not broke enough yet. So, you got DLC, right? So, how about this? You give me 4 of the DLC characters, the hero classes that are all DLC. Not talking about the DLC Future Redeemed. I'm talking just the 4 DLC heroes you get in the base game. I'm talking Ino, I'm talking Masha, and I'm talking Rex and Shulk from Future Redeemed. If you give me those amiibos, I'd buy that. Maybe not the first two, but definitely those later two. Shulk and Rex amiibos. I'm shocked they never made a Rex amiibo. They love Rex so much. They put Rex's outfit in Zelda Breath of the Wild. You know they love that silhouette of his. So made it in physical form, we'd buy that up. So those 4 DLC characters would run us $63.96. Chances are we won't buy both of them. 2 of them, right? We'd buy both of them, Shulk and Rex, obviously. But Masha and Ino, chances are not likely. But you know what? If the chance was there, sure, why not? And then they said, nah. We want more of your money, please. So they give us the 4 main cast DLC members of Future Redeemed. That means Matthew. That means A. That means Glimmer. That means Nicole. 4 of those DLC characters. An additional $63.96 USD. You're talking about over 20 characters, almost 30 characters plus amiibos. This is a lot of money. And they said, listen, you ain't broke yet. You need a mortgage, whatever you have. You got a mortgage, even more. You call yourself a Xenoblade fan? Nah, fam, we're gonna give you a chance to spend more money. And they say, we wanna make the 3 Ouroboros amiibos. And I mean, Ouroboros is like very detailed, so chances are they may be bigger. I don't know, just to make it easy, let's just say they're the small regular amiibos. So those 3, an additional $63.96, because their chances are they're going to be a little bit more expensive. Probably like they'll cost like 4 amiibos, even though there's 3. Let's just say they cost 4 for whatever reason. I don't know, 20 bucks each or so. $63.96 is probably what, you know, I just put up here because I didn't want to do the math for 4 or for a bigger scale. But like, let's just say $60 to $70. All right, $63.96, sure. And they decide to give us even more. They say, you know what? We love these designs. You're gonna buy them. You get an Alvis, you get a Nile, and you get an Arc Sage. You're looking at $47.97. You know what? You didn't spend enough. So we're gonna give you Alvis, we're gonna give you Nael, and we're gonna give you Arc Sage because we need an Opon to sell you too. So here you go. $47.97. That is what we're gonna have you spending on just these 3 characters. Okay? Now, that is what the company said. Now what I'm gonna say, because again, Moshi Furio's on here, give me more reason to buy your stuff. So this is reaching, but I will probably more than gladly buy any of these following ideas as amiibos. You know, your mileage may vary depending on how you look at this. I will, if I got a chance to buy it, if they made this, I would gladly buy it. So for me, number 1, controversial, but this is my imaginary money I'm spending, and I'll spend it. Shania. Give me Shania, whether it's pre-Mobius or post-Mobius. I think Shania was one of the best characters in the game. I can't believe she's a side quest too. I think it's like Senna's side quest or something, which kind of make her, you know, they don't give her the most story, but she gets some of the best side quests. So Shania, definitely will love a amiibo of her. I like Shania. I mean, she was a very compelling character. So if you give me an amiibo of her, she could do nothing. She could like kill me. Like I scan the amiibo and she like kills the party, makes it difficult. I don't know. Kind of like the Ganondorf one, where it gives you like negative hearts or only 3 hearts or something. So there you go, Shania. Give me a Shania amiibo. Do it, Nintendo. Do it, Monolith Soft. Everybody would love. I mean, this is my speculation, right? This is my idea, but I would think people would like the Orion Mountains. Like, come on, it's iconic at this point. It's Xenoblade Chronicles 2 artwork and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 like point of focus to want to get you there besides Sword March. So the Raya Mountains, because I knew it before it became the mountains. So why not? Mobius DJ, you always remember your first Mobius, and Mobius is like, you know, the antagonist of it. I mean, it's DJ's like the focal point from like the very beginning of the game to like the coming towards like the third act. Mobius DJ is probably the most intimidating looking one. I mean, all the Mobius are not the best looking characters, but you know what? DJ is the one who stands out the most. Again, this is my imaginary money. This is money that I will gladly spend. Not for you necessarily, but for me, just me doing it because I'd spend it anyway. If they made an Otel monster, the little otter looking monsters in Xenoblade, they made an Otel one, I would buy that because I'm an otter. You know, otters are the best. Again, this is just for me. Not everyone's gonna be a fan of this, but this is just for me with my imaginary money. Nico from Colony Mew, because Nico is Nico. If you didn't know, if you know, you know. Nico knows. Console N, because if they're already making a Noah one, I mean, we know this in real life now. They're making a Noah one, so that's just another guaranteed purchase of N and Noah. So yeah, give us a console N one, might as well. This one's a bit of a spoiler for a side story that you may or may have not got into, but if you've got into, you would know. If you haven't, I wouldn't want to spoil it for you. It's I mean, it's a side mission, so it's like you would have to kind of get far into the game, but it'd be Turkins. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say, just in case somebody's watching this who hasn't got into that, which is probably Xenoblade Chronicles 3 has some of the best side missions. So that's all you need to know, okay? Like, I would buy all the side mission amiibos if they can. Yorin, just because I would want to burn it. I really don't like Yorin. God, I hate Yorin. So I'd buy it just to burn it. Oh, another one that I had in mind. Okay, not just me, but all you mother floggers that claim that you really wanted this. I mean, Monolith Soft really teased us with this one, but you're gonna have to put your money where your mouth is. You give us a Mwamba amiibo, like, no, just out of all of them, all of these, a Mwamba amiibo. You do it, I want everyone who's played Xenoblade Chronicles 3 to go and make sure that this is the most sold amiibo of all of them. Mwamba. If you do that, we have to buy it. I'm talking to you right now. If they announce a Mwamba amiibo, you need to get it. He was like a week away from retirement. You gotta do it for Mwamba. And then, as the big one, I mean, I saved this one for last, but not thinking about it, I should have put Mwamba last, because you would need to buy. I just said it. If this gets made, you have to buy the Mwamba one. But I only saved this one for last for, I mean, spoiler reasons, kind of, not really. We all through the trailers. An Alvis amiibo, I mean, like, let's be honest, Alvis is like the biggest spoiler, non-spoiler boss fight. Like, you knew from the beginning you're gonna have to fight Alvis. You all kind of speculate or expected to fight it as the final boss. But for me, I would say like the Alvis Mwamba, the Alvis final boss battle form, because why not? Screw it, make Mwamba the boss battle too while you're at it. 10 amiibos that I would want, not you necessarily, but for me for sure. 10 amiibos, $159.90 is what you're looking at just for me to spend alone. These are just amiibos that I would just have regardless, but within reason, this is what I would expect from Nintendo. Nintendo would just say the 6 of the main cast, Nia and Melia, because they're the most popular ones, and then 6 additional of the future connected, future redeemed cast. So we're looking at 14 amiibos. Nintendo could look at justifying this by looking at these amiibos and saying we can get these people to spend $15.99 for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for $223.86, almost essentially guaranteeing them to pocket off these 14 amiibos. If you took all of what I said, right, everything I was talking about, you literally, if Nintendo was watching this video by some sheer luck and we're like, you know what, we want to make amiibos, but we can't think of what, and we really can't justify just making 1 or 2. Like, we have a bulk excess of plastic we need to spend to make it, because we spend a lot of money. We need to sell it back to some idiot to buy, like, I don't know, 30, 40 amiibos. If they see this video, here's your number, Nintendo, Monolith Soft, anyone who's watching this. This is me spending my imaginary numbers. You make 49 of the proposed amiibos I just talked about from Xenoblade Chronicles 3, you are almost guaranteed to have me spend $783.51, no taxes included, and that's without the special, like, bigger amiibos or whatever. But that's enough amiibo talk. I am broke. I am literally broke thinking about these numbers. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I know Noah and Neo is happening, so there's $30 right there, Nintendo. You got $30 already, Monolith Soft. You want the additional 200? Here's the game plan. You get to make more of this. So there you have it. There's one broke Xenoblade fan, and I'm pretty sure that'd be at least 1 or 2 of you guys in there. You write down in the comment section how broke you'd be if you got what I proposed: these 6 main cast, the 19 heroes, the 4 DLC heroes, the 4 DLC future redeemed characters, Alvis, Nael, Arcsage. You know, you don't have to get the Arcsage, but you should. The 3 forms of Ouroboros, and then my 10 characters that I would just get. I mean, I don't expect you. What would your 10 look like? That'd be interesting, because I mean, I only came up with these 10 because you know, there's some sort of significance to me. Definitely the Moamba one. If they make it, we'd have to buy it, guaranteed. And let me know. Also, tell me what the amiibos would do. I didn't think any of these amiibos would do anything other than just be collectors. But it'd be curious to see what you think. You know, would you like Console M's outfit? I would. Would you? Write it down in the comments. Love to hear what you had to say. How much money would you spend? How broke would you be? How many amiibos is enough for you? So let me know in the comment section. We'll love to hear what you have to say. This was one broke Xenoblade fan, Just Your Lyle, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Later.